Hey, it's Lexi with Blushes and Blowouts. Today I wanted to do a video with my new Naked Smoky palette I got for Christmas. And then my New Year's promise, I don't like to do resolutions as much, but my New Year's promise is going to be that I want to start filming more videos. There at the end of the year, my life got pretty crazy, so I wasn't able to film as much. So that is one of my promises to myself and to my page that I'm going to be posting more videos. I want to post a new video here soon about my new foundation routine and with a new powder contouring routine too, since I still use some of the LA Color little pen things, but I've been doing more of just a powder here lately, so I want to show you guys and keep you guys up to date on that. Thumbs up this video if you like it and leave any comments below, and I hope you like it. Hey guys, so I'm starting today with primer. I'm going to go in with my Becca EverMatte primer and just kind of put that all into my face. Make sure I rub it in real good just to get it all settled into my skin, and then give that a second. Next, I've been using a new foundation, the ColorStay Revlon, and that is in the shade 320. I've been really liking this foundation. I feel like I can get a pretty good coverage out of it, which is something that I like to see in a foundation. So I think definitely for being a drugstore brand, this is one that you guys should check out. So I'm just taking a Morphe stippling brush and I'm just kind of pressing that into the primer that I already put on. Next, I'm going to do a little concealing with my Pro Conceal pen, and I'm just going to do that underneath my eyes. Then down the center of my nose, across my forehead to the brow arch, and then on the chin as well. And I like to use a damp beauty blender to kind of blend all of that in. And again, just like the foundation, I am pressing this into the skin and not swiping it across. This is just going to kind of help that go into the foundation and it all become kind of one canvas. So making sure that's all smoothed out, I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder, and I'm just kind of tapping that into my under eye to set that concealer. And I'm actually just using a larger eyeshadow crease brush to use that. I just feel like I have more control with it. Now the fun part, I'm going in with my NYX highlighting and contouring palette, and I'm starting out with the color Cream and Soft Light, and I'm just kind of adding a little bit of highlight to under my eyes there. And I like to use just the Soft Light, that second one there, for the highlight on my nose, forehead, and chin. Next I'm going in with a Luxie angled brush, and I'm using the color Tan, and I'm using that to contour the high cheekbones. I'm putting this a little above my cheekbone just to kind of use as a blending color almost, where it's going to be the shade between my highlight and the darker contour. So I'm just using that color again to do my forehead and then along my jawline as well. Now I'm going in with that second bottom color called Toffee, and I'm mixing it with a little bit of the Hollow as well. This is just going to darken that contour up right under the cheekbone. Mixing that darker hollow in there isn't a must, but I just like a contour that's a little more dramatic, so that's why I add it into mine. And then I use the toffee color for my nose just because I feel like the tan is a little too much of a red undertone that I feel like it looks kind of funky using it as a nose contour. So that's why I use toffee instead of tan. And now just going in with Nectar and Iced Coffee to highlight under the cheekbone. Now using Tame Frame Brow Pomade from NYX in the color Brunette, I'm going in and filling my eyebrows in. I apologize you can't see too much of this. I wasn't really paying attention to where the camera was, I guess, so sorry about that. And I have a brow tutorial all about how I do it and what I highlight with my brows with, all of that fun stuff, and I will put that in the link below so you guys can reference back to that one as well. I'm just using this Revlon concealer as a primer for my shadow today. Now, as you can tell, I'm pretty freaking excited about this Naked Smoky palette. So first I'm going to go in with the color Radar, and I'm just going to kind of pack that into the primer that I just set on the eyelid. And you don't want this to look a total hot mess, but you don't have to be too precise with it because we are going to go in and blend it all out. Now going in with that same color and just kind of lining my bottom lash line with it to bring down that smokiness just a tiny bit. So I'm using a little fluffy of a brush this time and going in with Combust. This brush doesn't need to be as dense as the first one because we're not worrying about packing it as much. So I'm just going in with some of that color and just kind of blending out that line that we just made to bring it up a little bit through the crease. Now I'm using another dense kind of pointy brush, tapered brush there, and I'm going in with the color High, and I'm just going to line that brow bone with that, just kind of filling in that space on the eye that doesn't have any shadow on it yet. I have to apologize about my camera too, it keeps going out of focus. I'm still in the midst of trying to figure out how to do all of that. I decided kind of last minute to smoke this out just a little more, so I'm going in with Black Market. I'm just kind of doing the outside corner of my eye. And then I jam out to you guys just a little bit. Then I also wanted to go with that Black Market and just do my lower lash line a little bit. And then I take my damp beauty blender just to kind of get any of that fallout off. I'm going in with some liquid liner. This is my favorite liquid liner, e.l.f. Cosmetics. $1 at Target, can't beat it. So I'm just going to do a winged cat eye for you guys. Again, I tried to be very cautious of where my camera was kind of pointing to. So I kind of had to correct myself at first. I'm just going to use a pencil liner. The color is 500, but that just means black, I'm assuming, because it's very black. And I'm just kind of doing my waterline, and then I'm going to do a little bit on my lash line as well. So I'm just going to do a few coats of mascara in Smoky Extravagant. It's also in the color black. I got this in a trial, I believe it was an Ipsy bag, something of that sort. And I actually really like this mascara. I think it looks nice. So I was at Ulta the other day and the clerk was telling me about this Revolution makeup. So she was kind of telling me it's like the UK's version of NYX Cosmetic for the US. So I've used a few of these. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy. And I actually really like them. So I'm just going to use a lip liner in the color Nutmeg just to line my lips. And again, I have no idea where the camera is pointing to for some very odd reason. So I'm finishing this look off with my favorite color by NYX, and this is Abu Dhabi in the soft matte lip cream. So here's the finished look. If you guys like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe to my channels and check out some of my other videos. And since I'm new to the whole beauty blogging, I would appreciate comments with ideas on different videos to post and all of that fun stuff. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.